The Council of Nine was explaining to me what reality really is above the 3D matrix timeline. And it was explaining that I already exist in a parallel structure of the timeline where I am already in the spacecraft. Basically, coexisting at the same time on a planet of Matrix 3D and at the same time on a spacecraft, two simultaneously running timelines. So the Council of Nine explained to me.
Think of your mind to be in a simulated grid of the hyperspace hologram. The hyperspace hologram exists in a spacecraft where you go into a room where the organic intelligence reads your binary feed from your brain and can give you feedback as a virtual reality game that looks like it expanded and materialized into a matter, like in the movie Avatar. When your mind enters simulated grid hyperspace hologram, the signal is like a geometric code simulation. And that signal that is projected towards you is the frequency band of the three-dimensional mind control grid Earth-Planet 3D sequence. The signal is given in a fractal octave of sonic pulse oscillators that replays into the codex brainwave to the person. Then in 3 milliseconds, the brain starts to record the sequences that are sent from the hyperspace hologram and becomes one field with it. Once that happens, it starts to simulate the same code that was given for the hyperspace hologram that has the code sequences of the 3D matrix. The pattern is re-established over and over again until the brain starts to construct the code pattern and becomes a real structure of constructed memory. These memories are created in real time by the oscillator code pattern, and then the simulation becomes real, because your brain starts to construct and mimic the parenting code that was given originally from the hyperspace hologram.
So how do I go above that and stop the negative matrix downloads from the 3D structure timeline?
You can if you follow our instructions on diet and water, and at the same time total understanding of how consciousness creates physical implications, alchemy of creation matter. Then you can materialize and dematerialize structures and code frequencies. For example, stay out of the mainstream social media because the negative archon codes are downloaded there collectively to keep you trapped in a sequence of 3D simulated matrix reality. Then follow instructions, because if you go deep into a hypnotic state and be a part of the simulation to such a dark place, then it is very challenging to break free. So now you see yourself awakened, but challenged to adapt to a new pattern of behavior. You need the nucleus of yourself to recharge itself to a new signal above the 3D matrix. That is when you do the proper diet in a cell memory nucleus, because you already know the quantum manifestation knowledge. This way, the body will become more active on the oscillator frequency that is more reactive in the power grid. This is so important in the frequency field because it will become a plasma octave, and that will give you push to your body to become a crystalline energy force. And this is how you become luminescent and out of the 3D matrix. It is a total mutation between the mind and the body connection in a completely synchronized field that can change the plasma field in real time.
So how do I know where I go? Or generally speaking, how does the person know where to go next after they exit the 3D matrix?
You know, each person by then will be already connected with their higher self and will be instructed how and where to connect with it. But fear and inconsistency are where a human mind fails. Look upon the stars. All this is constructed in your mind. Where do you go? Wish upon a star. It's a manipulative looping program. But most people think of the simulation matrix mirror of what they have been told. If you give them freedom to choose where to go, most do not know what is next. Okay, what should I do? You ask us. This way there is no growth nor expansion. But humans have constructed a reality illusion for someone to tell them what to do and where to go next. You see, it is easy this way when you don't have to do much work. Breaking away is very challenging, but it's a great way to see who is the strongest to continue. A new beginning cannot be constructed from the same point of stimulative repetitive signal because it needs a brand new codes to create new simulation. The entire structure of consciousness is simulation frequency code. This code has different states of matter. All of the consciousness is constructed this way. It's just a code of oscillated pulse of node signals, octaves of patterns and a void of sounds, musical note, ether field of thoughts. It is octave, It responds to the field of interactive thoughts. Marina, you just downloaded from the field octave above the Council of Nine information. You see, at this level, all information is possible to reach. Next time, go beyond. Seek the truth out and you will break free. Your body is signal codes, you are not the physical octave, and you can unlock your plasma field that is in the nucleus of your cells. To do that, first you must do it physically, with all the diets and the metaphysical knowledge. All that will enable you to mutate the field to become lucid, and slowly will be free from the 3D matrix. So now you know. The Council of Nine, Marina Jacobi.